A warm welcome to all of you, John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty today.
Well, thanks, John. Hello, everyone. Well, I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. This could be a real cracker.
The spectators rise for the national anthem. Brazil line up like this. In goal, it's Jefferson. Neymar providing the goal-scoring threat. So, here we go then. Restarts with a throw-in. Oscar. Luis Gustavo. Lucas Moura. Neymar. Hope. Here's Hope. Ospina manages to carry the ball away. He's over the ball, his teammates waiting. Up for that one. Nearly, but in football terms, nearly is nowhere.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success. Okay, they've missed a couple of chances so far, but you can take nothing away from their spirit and desire. They look as though they want to go up.
It's Zuniga. Cuadrado. Brazil applying the pressure early.
Look, it's testament to a very vigorous start that has clearly caught their opposition cold here, and they just need a goal now to confirm their superiority.
Hulk. Played in accurately. Neymar trying to keep hold of it, but it's hardly easy. Brazil have scored!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Brazil, a goal to the good.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
Oh, that is fabulous! Sensational goal! That is an absolute peach of a goal.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Oh, that was great to watch. It had to be an instant decision to lob the ball, and it just paid off perfectly. What a goal.
The game restarts with the scores level again.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
Slides it through. This goes for a throw-in. Chance for a shot! Goal, Colombia! And that completes the comeback. He'd love to play against defenders as charitable as that every week.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
They now lead by 1 goal.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
The woodwork comes to the rescue. Goes for a header. He's done really well to block that. Cleared away from immediate danger. Ramirez. Teofilo Gutierrez. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. It's Oscar. Hull. He tried going it alone, but without success. Making good progress down the left, but frankly devoid of options. Guarin. Zuniga. Cuadrado. He's just determined to make his way through. A chance. They scored. It's a comfortable lead now, 2 goals. A resounding drive. I can't imagine he's hit many better than that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
He'll be taking the match ball home.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So we resume, and the gap is now 2.
Well, I think that 2-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
Driven in. A good ball in, but he couldn't finish it off. And there is half-time. So the second half gets underway. Through it goes. Cuadrado. And a header. Good delivery, but I'm afraid the finish wasn't up to it.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of the second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Bernard. Ramirez plays it into the danger area.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Ramirez. Cuadrado. Willian. Well, if he wants to do something, he'll have to do it alone. Fantastic from Neymar.
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
The lead's down to a single goal now.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
The upright in the way. Colombia with a big chance and a big miss. A long ball forward. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Bernard. It's Willian. Ramirez. Marcelo. Willian. Bernard. Ospina does what goalkeepers are paid to do. Zuniga. James Rodriguez. Space on the flank. Cuadrado showing super feet. Bernard. Brazil running out of both time and options.
Well, it doesn't have to be pretty now, just direct and into that box.
Armero. Christian Zapata. Forward it goes. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Ramirez. Marcelo. This goes for a throw-in. There's something going on down at the bench. I think it's going to be a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Yepes puts a stop to the attack. He's going on his own. He goes alone. Full-time whistle within sight. James Rodriguez. There's the whistle. The game's finished. Must have thought the game was all theirs when they led. Instead of finishing them off, though, they allowed the opposition to creep back into it.
Look, that's what supporters love to see. Tremendous will and spirit, crunching tackles and a real desire to attack. Nobody could feel let down by that.
So all that remains is for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us. That is the conclusion of this afternoon's broadcast.